So hi guys and welcome to another watch along of this first quarterfinal at the FIFA Football World Cup, and it's a cracking one. It's a rematch from the last World Cup when the last World Cup when the last World Cup when the last World Cup apologies, this needs to be adjusted. This Yeah, so I'm back live and hopefully I'm audible, which I am pretty sure that I am. And yeah, so audible. So yeah, what the hell was I talking about? I've completely lost my thought of. I mean, thought that I had in my mind about 50 minutes to go before the start of the game in this FIFA Football World Cup semi-final, and yeah, should be, as I said, should be a cracking game, and yeah, uh, just 8 games to go before the a new or world champion is announced, and yeah, so yeah. Uh, as I said, I've completely lost my thought process here, and completely lost my thought process here, and yeah, so yeah, no, and like yeah, so it's a rematch of the 2022 World Cup semi-final, which France won 2-1 against Morocco, and Morocco, the team that they are, I mean, like, are continuously building and building and building, and they are getting stronger and stronger. Whether they are as good as France or not remains to be seen. Remains to be seen. And I mean, the team news is out for both the teams, and we'll be soon looking at it. But I just wanted to talk about couple of things before we did that, and before we did that. So, uh, what was I going to talk about? Kylian Mbappe, Michael Olise, basically the whole French attack, if you don't mind me saying, and then what kind of a match do I expect? What kind of I mean, like, it go to extra time? Everything. The two managers, Didier Deschamps and Mohamed Ouahabi, and I mean, the last games these two teams played, Morocco's off, Morocco's off Canada 3-0, and France struggled against, sort of struggled against. sort of struggled against Paraguay, but I'm sure we'll get to why that may have been, and then the aftermath of that, the ugly words that have been doing the rounds, and yeah, these kind of stuff are the things that we will be talking about, and let's see where it takes us. Let's see where it takes us, and that's where we are. And I mean, France, who have been in outstanding and in absolutely outstanding form throughout the tournament from game one. I mean, which, let's be honest, they started very slowly with the half where Senegal hit the post through Nicholas Jackson, and then there was a gilded chance missed by someone. I can't recall who it was for Senegal. And then in the second half, France could have had a penalty, but a goal kick was given, and in the end, France won 3-1 to cracking goals by Kylian Mbappe and won by Mbaye Niang. And, Ibrahim Mbaye, I don't know. It's not certainly, of course, it's not Mbaye Niang, and so we'll be going over all of that stuff. Morocco, the way they started the tournament against Brazil with a 1-1 draw, then they beat Scotland, then they beat Haiti 3-2. So and then they beat Netherlands and Canada. I mean, Netherlands, they were slightly lucky. They were going into the extra time in the second half, 1-0 down, and uh, and I mean, Issa Diop equalized. So you could say that they, you could say that they were slightly unlucky and sorry, slightly lucky and to be here, but but I mean, credit to them. I mean, two World Cups back to back where they performed outstandingly well for their nation. Even in the what do you call African Cup of Nations, they reached the final. I mean, from what I remember, or the last thing I checked, they were given the trophy because Senegal had I mean stepped over the mark and walked off the pitch. But Senegal did win the penalty shootout, and that's where it was with Senegal and Morocco. I mean, as things stand, in my mind at least, they are the African champions. So really good side. Injuries and availability we will discuss. Ismail Saibari is most probably out. Of course, we have the team news, but we will be talking about Ismail Saibari, who has been confirmed by Bayern Munich and PSV that he has joined the Bavarian Giants in Bayern Munich, and will be a cracking signing for them. But he's out with a hamstring injury. I'm pretty sure he's out with a hamstring injury. And Rahimi, who came on for him, he scored the all important. I mean, it wasn't all important, but like the third goal that uh, that Morocco scored against Canada. I mean, they got. They dispatched off Canada really comfortably in the last game. So yeah, I mean, was a it was a it was a good it was a good excellent performance by it was an excellent performance by Morocco, and and everything. I just wanted to start with the team news, but there were other things that I wanted to discuss as well. Kylian Mbappe sitting on 7 goals in the race for Golden Boot, and if Messi and Argentina had gone out in the had gone out in the previous round, the round of 16 tie against Egypt, they they might have. I mean, he might have become the you know the top scorer at the FIFA Football World Cups altogether by himself just in this tournament. But now he's, I think, couple of goals behind. He's, I think, couple of goals behind Lionel Messi, scored the who scored the all equal. Who scored the all equal, all important goal. They, who scored the all equal, all important goal. I don't know what the fuck am I doing. I need to regather my thoughts. And let's start with the team news first of all, because I don't know. I need to, I mean, settle on a few things before I talk about it. Before I get into the flow of fucking things, because like I've been so tired the last couple of days. The last, I mean, I've been so tired the last couple of days. So that's 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 taking a big toll on me, and that's taking a big toll on me. So yeah, here is the team news. You can see Mike Manion, Magic Mike, as people like to call him, in goal for France. He's been superb. He's saved penalty from Horgan Strand Larsen, and and against Sweden. So I didn't watch the match. I didn't know how good Mike Manian was in that game. So we'll obviously talk about that as well. We'll obviously talk about that as well. And yeah, so Mike Manion in goal. Then we have got Jules Koundé, the Barcelona man, at right back. We've got Barcelona man Jules Koundé at right back. Mike Maignan future at AC Milan. I'm not sure whether or how it is going to be. Dio Upamecano of Bayern Munich. He starts alongside William Saliba. Surprise! I am not criticizing the performance of Upamecano or Saliba in this tournament, but like Ibrahim Konate, I mean, he's got very few minutes. He's signed with the Real Madrid after leaving Liverpool. Luca Digne, I mean, him and what do you call Theo Hernandez, they have been alternating in the left back position. Manu Pune, Manu Kone and Adrian Rabiot in the pivot behind the an awesome, fearsome quartet of Olise, Dembele, Doué, and Mbappe. I mean, you could easily, put in Cherki or Bakola or who else is there? Akliuche, uh, who else? Mateta, Turam. I mean, like these people aren't even getting any sort of a look in, and so I mean, Mbappe with 7 goals. We'll talk about Mbappe for good 5-7 minutes before the game begins, and before the game begins, and we'll spend time on him, and we'll spend time on him and everything that he brings the table. I mean, using the word slightly over there, but using the word slightly over there. But I mean, what a what a what a I mean, like what a brilliant I mean quartet this has been in the World Cup thus far. So let's see how it pans out. And if you're watching, do get involved in the chat. Let me know your thoughts. And let's. And I just noticed that Taldi is starting and Rahimi isn't. Rahimi isn't starting, and there's a change at centre half as well with Mazraoui starting as a left-sided centre half, and no Chadi Riyad. I don't know whether he has been injured or not, but here is the Morocco team, as you can see. As you can see with you. Just to let you know, I mean, like extra time and penalties possible. I I genuinely don't think it will go to extra time. I mean, I was going to do my prediction later, but I think France should be relatively strong, quite strong for should be quite strong for Morocco. I think. I mean, if I remember correctly, the 2022 game was was a closely contested affair. It was 2-1 France for 2-0 up, and then it was 2-1, and in 2022 the semi-final, and France saw it out and made it to the final where they produced one of the best matches ever. And I'm not talking about World Cup or just the finals. I'm like best one of the best matches ever in any competition anywhere in the world, whether it be I mean professionals whether it be professionals or or amateurs really. So here's the team. Yassine Bonu. I mean the save that he made from the save that he made from Somerville in the penalty shootout was excellent, absolutely brilliant, and he's been ever so reliable in the goal for Morocco. I mean, I don't know how long he has been playing for Morocco, but he was certainly there in the last World Cup when Morocco eliminated Portugal. He was, I mean, from memory, he was excellent. I mean, two Premier League central defenders. I mean, Mazraoui is more of a fullback, but I'm just talking in the context of this game. Two central defenders in Mazraoui and Diop. I mean, Chadi Riyad must be injured or something like that, and then the captain in Hakimi, Achraf Hakimi, right back, plays for PSG, defending, and I mean like double Champions League winners in the last couple of years. They won it in 25. They won it in they won it in 26. They beat Arsenal on penalties. Uh, was a bit of a dull, boring game, but it was what it was. PSG thoroughly deserved to win, in my opinion. But I mean, penalties can be a bit of a lottery, so that's where my thought process was with. That's where my thought process was with Morocco. Coming to left back, it's Salah Adin. I don't know. That's the first I've ever heard of him, and then I genuinely don't know too much about Salah Eddin, honestly. But hopefully, all the best to him. He does well In midfield, we've got El Ayanoui and Ayub Buadi. I mean, two players who have been sort of ever present for Morocco in this tournament, who have been ever present for Morocco in this tournament. There have been, I mean, they are here, so may as well say it that they have been outstanding. Ayub Wadi, we all knew at Lille, he was highly rated. I mean, could well have played for France as well, but I mean, the first time I watched him, I mean, the commentators were talking about that he could make his France debut very soon, but in the end, uh, I don't want to say anything, but like he played for he's played for Morocco. I mean, he's chosen to represent Morocco. Good on him for making that choice, and yeah. So that's where it is. Then we have Bilal Al Khanoush of BFB Stuttgart, um, Unahi. I mean, Unahi scored twice against Canada in Dallas, I think it was, and Brahim Diaz of Real Madrid, and like I'm speaking so much, and it's hurting my mouth. Like I'm like it is hurting a bit, and yeah. So Bilal Khanoush, Unahi, and Brahim Diaz. Brahim Diaz. I mean, he did get a few assists in the last game, but for me, he's been a bit of a. I mean, like he could have done more. He could have done more thus far in the tournament. I mean, he did get, as I said, a couple of assists, and he could have, in my opinion, done a lot more for Morocco in this tournament. But I mean, quality player can produce quality moments and yeah. Let's hope from a Moroccan point of view that he can deliver in this game. Hell, and let's hope he can deliver for Moroccan team. I mean, Unahi. I mean, I thought he might be playing deeper and Al Ayanoui for the forward, but it looks like that Unahi is the for the forward, and the striker, of course, is James Dean Talby of Sunderland. I mean, he scored a goal in the Tyne derby, which like as a Newcastle fan was tough to take. It was an equalizer. I mean, but Sunderland went on to win that game. So well done to them. And yeah. So um, and yeah. So that's the team news for both teams. I mean, since we are talking about the Moroccan team, let's talk about the people who can potentially cause issues to the French defense, which is largely been, I'd say, untroubled so far in the tournament. Largely been untroubled so far in the tournament. Brahim Diaz, I mean, Bilal Khanoush and James Talbi is a bag of tricks. Can can dribble past opponents, and Rabiot as well as Al sorry, and Manu Kone will have to be careful. I'm surprised. I'm surprised that Aurelien Chouameni is on the bench. I mean, I thought he was the best among the French midfielders, but obviously I'm not going to argue with Didier Deschamps, World Cup winner as a player and as a coach. World Cup winner as a player and as a coach. So I am surprised that Chouameni isn't starting. He's a quality player, plays for Real Madrid, and Rabiot. I mean, there must be something. I mean, with Rabiot, because I think he's just pretty average player. And I mean, last World Cup, Chouameni and Rabiot were the go-to people for France. I mean, they played in the final as well as most games. Conte, I think, wasn't there, and yeah. So Champion Talbi, if he can, get past, or Brahim Diaz, Unahi, and Bilal Al Khanous, they can create something for Talbi. I mean, it could pose a real danger. I mean, a French defense which largely hasn't been tested that much thus far in the tournament. I mean, they played Senegal. Okay, they could have conceded a few goals, and then there were then it was Iraq. I mean, Iraq was hell bent on destroying themselves with the brand of football that they played. Then against the B team of Norway, they conceded goal. Might have been Asgard or Ostigard who scored for Norway against France. So just like I was saying, the French defense hasn't been tested thus far in the tournament, and against Morocco, there's a real opportunity that they could come under pressure with the kind of players that they have. Unahi, dangerous. Ayub Al Buadi, Ayub Buadi. I mean, he plays for Lille, so he would know about the players who are French based. Although there are very few, Dembele, Doué, and yeah, so just the two French players for. I mean, French-based players for France. So he'd know about these people that France are going with. So I mean, as I said briefly that Ismail Saibari, who scored against Brazil as well as Haiti. I mean, he'll be a big miss. I mean, I thought Rahimi, who came on for Saibari when he got injured against Canada. I mean, I thought he might have started, but I mean, I was confident enough to put him on my thumbnail, but apparently it hasn't been the way I had thought about it. But it is what it is. Let's hope for Morocco's sake. Talbi can click into gear and show us what he can do. and show us what he can do. I mean, in the Premier League, he scored the winner against what we call against Sunderland. Oh, sorry, against Chelsea. He plays for Sunderland, so very unlikely that he scored a winner against Sunderland. So I mean, could always be an own goal, but yeah, let's not talk about that. And so that's all about the Morocco team. Let's come to the French team, which is the main course. I mean, in terms of culinary terms, if we are talking about, and which is the main course. And I mean, the main man that you have to talk about is Kylian Mbappe. We all know what a world class talent he is. I mean, 2018, at the age of 19 or something like that, he was superb. Scored a lot of goals, 7 or 8. Scored in the final against Croatia. Scored against Argentina. Destroyed them. Absolutely destroyed them when they exited 4-3 in the round of 16. I think it was. In that tournament, I remember in that game, Benjamin Pavard, the goal that he scored was absolute class, absolutely class. That goal was, and and yeah. So Mbappe, 2022, he was superb as well. He's already got a record which I think will be pretty hard to surpass, yeah, in years going forward. He is the highest goal scorer at the in the FIFA World Cups in knockout ties. So in knockout ties, he is the highest goal scorer at FIFA World Cup, and he scored the winning penalty against Paraguay, which was a pitchy, bitey match that the two teams played. And I mean, like, you could talk about the refereeing and everything and all the things, but for me, Paraguay, I mean, took the approach which I would have taken. I'm not going to, I'm not going to I mean, criticize. I'm not going to criticize no, Paraguay for going like. I mean, for not going gung ho. I mean, they had to sit back. I mean, you cannot play against that for Olise, Dembele, Due, and Mbappe. I mean, to think that Olise hasn't scored. Imagine he starts if he starts getting on the if he starts getting on the score sheet, that would absolutely kill off any team. And what a player he is. I mean, I'm so disappointed. I mean, disappointed is perhaps the wrong word, but like Newcastle were not able to get him. I mean, yeah, was a bit of a pipe dream. Yes, I agree with that, but would have been nice to have gotten him from Crystal Palace to be. That's fine. But Mbappe with 7 goals, I mean, he could easily score 2 or 3 tonight. I mean, every game you talk about, every game you talk about, you think, yeah, Kylian Mbappe could score tonight. Kylian Mbappe could score 3 or 4 goals tonight. Not 3 or 4, but like at least one. I mean, there's always a good chance that France could get a penalty in the game, and if they do, I mean, Mbappe hardly ever misses, and yeah, so that's where I am, and that's where I am, and my mouth is starting to really hurt. And I hardly ever speak that much any other
walk of
walk of
life.
life. I'm like I'm
Usually
usually a
quiet guy
quiet
who
guy who
only
only
speaks when
speaks when
required.
required.
And
Uh,
yeah, I
yeah,
mean
I mean
Dembele.
Dembele.
I mean,
I mean,
couple of
couple
years
of
ago,
years ago, 2 3 years ago,
he was
he
dubbed
was
as a
dubbed as a
failed.
failed.
I mean, not
I
a
mean, not a
failed, but
failed, but like
a
a
kid
kid
who
who
hasn't lived
hasn't
up to
lived up
his
to his
potential when he
potential
was
when he
at
was at
Rennes. He
Rennes.
went to
He went to
Dortmund. He went to
Dortmund. He went to
Barcelona, but
Barcelona, but
at
at
PSG,
PSG,
and
and
something has
something has
happened that
happened
just
that just
has,
has
I mean,
I mean,
blown the
blown the
doors of
doors of
everything.
everything.
A
A
remarkable hat
remarkable
trick
hat trick
against
against
Norway.
Norway.
Uh,
Uh,
Unbelievable. I mean,
Unbelievable, and
not only a
not only a
remarkable hat trick,
remarkable hat trick, a hat
just
trick
in the
just
first
in the
half
first half
itself.
itself.
So,
So
I mean,
I mean,
Due,
Due, I mean, Bakula has scored, I
a
think,
couple
a
of
couple
goals
of goals
for
for
uh, a couple
a
of
couple
goals
of
for
goals for
France in this
France in this
tournament. Due,
tournament.
on the
Due,
other
on the
hand,
other hand,
has yet to
has yet to
score. I
score.
think.
I think.
I think
I
Due
think
has
Due
yet to
has yet to
score,
score.
and
Uh,
I
I
mean,
mean,
I just
I
have a
just have a
feeling that
feeling
in a
that in a
game,
game,
in a
in a
knockout game,
knockout game,
Olise
Olise
and
and
Due could
Due
well
could well
click together.
click
Because
together. In
Due,
fact, Due,
if you
if you
are talking
are
about
talking
him,
about
he
him,
was the
he
one
was the
who
one
came
who
on
came on
against
against
Paraguay. He
Paraguay.
earned
He
the
earned the
penalty, which
penalty,
was
which was like
in the
in the
aftermath.
aftermath, the
Paraguayan
Paraguayan
senator
senator
Camila or
Camila or
something like
something
that.
like the
That
that
I mean,
I
she
mean,
was
she was
totally out of
totally out
order
of
for
order for
what she
what she
said
said
about
about
Mbappe.
Mbappe.
I mean,
I
was
mean,
was uh,
was a
was
was
I mean,
I mean,
left
left
really
a
bad
really bad
taste in the
taste in
mouth,
the
and
mouth, and
I mean
I mean
that
that
doesn't suit
doesn't
them. I
suit
mean,
them. I mean,
you have
you
to
have to
respect
respect
the position that you
position
are
that you're
holding as
holding
well,
as
and
well, and
that's
that's
where I
where
am.
I
I mean,
am. I mean,
I don't
I don't
criticize
criticize
Paraguay
Paraguay
for
for
playing the way
playing the
they
way
did,
they did,
and
and
remarkably,
remarkably,
none of the
none of the
Paraguay
Paraguay
players got
players
booked. In
got booked.
fact,
In fact,
three
three
French players
French
got
players
booked
got booked
in that
in that
game.
game.
Olise was
Olise
one of
was one
them.
of them.
Olise was
Olise
one of
was one
them,
of them.
and
And
who
who
else?
else? Who else was
Booked?
booked?
And
And
I'm pretty
I'm
sure
pretty sure
there were
there
two
were
more.
two more.
Saliba might have
Saliba
been
might have
booked,
been booked,
and
and
Saliba might have
Saliba
been
might have
booked,
been
and
booked, and
I'm pretty
I'm
sure
pretty
one
sure
more
one more
was
was
booked as
booked
well.
as well. So,
So yeah,
so yeah,
Dembele,
Dembele,
Olise,
Olise,
etc.
etc.
Can
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 Morocco do
Morocco do
something?
something?
I mean, I'm
I mean,
pretty
I'm pretty
confident they
confident they
can. Will
can.
they?
Will they?
We'll wait
We'll
and
wait
find
and
out.
find out.
Uh,
Uh,
what I will
what I
say
will say
is,
is,
I have a
I have a
feeling
feeling
that
that
France will
France will
find out
find
that
out that
they are
they
the
are the
toughest
toughest
opponents that they
opponents
have
that they have
faced
faced
this far,
this far.
and
And
that's how it
that's how
should
it
be. It
should
should
be. It
get
should
tougher
get
as you
tougher
move
as you
on
move
and
on
on,
and on,
and
as you
on
move
and
on
on
and
in the
on in the
tournament,
tournament. And
I mean,
I
like
mean, like,
I won't
I
be
won't be
surprised
surprised
if
if
I won't be
I won't be
surprised if
surprised if
France,
Morocco
Morocco
go
go in
in
with a
with a
strategy
strategy
similar to
similar to
what
what
Paraguay did
Paraguay did in the game in the game
against
against
France.
France.
I mean, sit
And
back,
sit back,
absorb
absorb
pressure, and then
pressure,
look
and
to
then
hit
look
on
to
the
hit on the
counter.
counter.
I mean, at
I mean, at
Paraguay at
Paraguay
one
at one
stage, I
stage,
mean,
I mean,
not at one
not at
stage,
one
at the
stage, at
very
the
end.
very end.
I mean, like they
I
had
mean, they
made
had made
100
100
passes in
passes
the
in
less
the
than
less than
100
100
passes in the
passes in the
game
game
against
against
France.
France.
I mean,
I
how
mean,
are you
how are you
expecting to
expecting to
score
score
from
from
there?
there?
I mean,
I mean,
less than
less than
100
100
passes.
passes,
I mean, you
you
cannot
cannot
knit
knit
something
something
together. All
together.
you are
All you are
hoping for
hoping
is
for is
that
that all you are hoping for
is
is
someone
someone
can
can
do
do
something
something,
or
or
just one
just
long
one long
pass,
pass,
someone makes a
someone makes a
mistake or
mistake or
something like
something
that.
like that.
So
So
that's I
that's
think
I think
their
their
approach
approach
was
was
whether
whether
it was
it was I
going to
mean
come
going to
off or
come off
not.
or not.
We'd never
Never
find out.
find out.
I mean, it
I mean it
didn't,
didn't,
and
and
it
it
didn't.
didn't.
And
Uh,
I mean,
I mean
France
France
need to
need to
be
be
prepared for
prepared
that
for
kind of
that kind of
strategy.
strategy.
Although
Although
I think
I
this
think this
Morocco team
Morocco team
has got
has
a
got
lot
a
more
lot more
about them
about them
than
than
that
that
Paraguay
Paraguay
team
team who were I mean, like
who were
were
hoping
hoping
against hope
against
that
hope
if they
that
can
if they can
somehow
somehow
get to
get to
the
the
get to
get
the
to the
I mean
I mean
get to
get to
penalties.
penalties.
Orlando Gill
Orlando Gill
can can keep
can
them
keep them
in the
in the
game,
game and
keep
can
them in
keep
the
them in
game,
the game
and
and
maybe
maybe full
a
of a
miracle
miracle by
saving a
saving
couple
a
of
couple of
penalties. I
penalties. I
would say,
would say,
I mean,
I mean,
Orlando Gill
Orlando Gill
was
was
remarkable,
remarkable,
was
was
remarkable
remarkable
in that.
in that
I mean, in
I
the
mean,
whole
in the
of
whole
the
of the
tournament,
tournament,
he's
he's
been
been
superb.
superb.
I
I
mean,
mean,
like
if
if any
any
team
team
is
is
looking
looking
to
to
buy
buy
a
a
South
South
American
American
keeper
keeper
or
or
just
just a
keeper,
keeper,
I'd
I'd
recommend
recommend I
look
mean,
for
look for
Orlando Gill.
Orlando Gill.
He was
He
really
was
good,
really good,
and
and
yeah.
yeah.
So
So staying with
France and
France
what they
and what
can
they can
achieve
achieve
individually,
individually.
Dembele.
Dembele,
I mean,
I mean,
he's
he's
potentially still
potentially
in the
still
race.
in the
There are
race.
like
There are like
for
for
France
France three more
to
games
go.
to
He
go.
could
He
score
could
three or
score
four
three or
goals.
four
He
goals.
could
He
be
could be
in the race
in
for
the race for
golden
Golden Boots,
boot
boot,
boots golden boot,
Golden Boot,
and
and
I mean
I mean,
Olise and
Olise
Due
and
will
Due
be
will be
doubly
doubly
motivated to
motivated to
open their
open their
World Cup
World Cup
scoring
scoring
you know account.
account.
Mbappe,
Mbappe,
I mean,
I
he
mean,
never
he
needs
never
any
needs any
motivation.
motivation.
Seven
Seven
goals,
goals,
captain,
captain,
leader,
leader,
I mean, legend as
legend
well,
as well,
World Cup
World
winner.
Cup winner.
He'll be,
He'll be,
he'll
I
be
mean,
eyeing
he'll be
goals.
eyeing
He's
goals. He's
always eyeing
always
goals.
eyeing
I'm
goals.
pretty
I'm
sure
pretty sure.
even when
Even
he's
when
with
he's
his
with his
girlfriend, he's
girlfriend,
eyeing
he's eyeing
goals.
goals.
And in
And
his
in his
sleep,
sleep,
even
even
he's eyeing
he's
goals.
eyeing
So
goals. So
let's
let's let's uh,
let's see
let's see
if if Morocco can
Morocco
keep
can
him
keep him
quiet.
quiet. So far, only
Norway
Norway
have kept
have
him
kept
quiet,
him quiet,
and that
and
was a
that was
beast
a
ring
beast ring.
Norway.
Norway. That was like, I
Even
mean,
in
even
that
in
game,
that
he
game, he
hit the
hit the
bar or the
bar or the
post or the
post or the
angle
angle
in
in the
the
first
minute
minute,
when could have
and
been
could have
game
been
over
game over could have been game over
for could have been
could have
game
been
over
game over
for
for
Morocco.
Morocco.
Sorry,
Oh, sorry,
Norway in the
Norway in
first
the first first 2 or 3
about
minutes. About
6 minutes to
minutes to
go
go
for the
for the game to
begin.
begin.
Uh,
Uh,
I mean,
I
this
mean,
could
this
be a
could be a
game
game
which
where
is I don't
I don't
expect it
expect
to be a
it to
high
be a high
scoring game.
scoring game.
It could,
It could,
in theory,
in
go
theory,
to
go
extra
to
time
extra
and
time and
penalties.
penalties.
I don't
I
think
don't
it
think it
will.
will.
My
My
prediction is
prediction
that
is that
France will
France
come
will
out on
come out
top,
on
one
top,
or two
1 or
nil
2
or
nil, or
maybe two
maybe 2
one
1
by an
by
odd
an
goal.
odd goal.
I don't
I
think
don't think
France
France
or
or
Morocco,
Morocco,
even if they
even if
go
they
a
go
goal
a goal
down,
down,
they'll
they'll
open up.
open
They
up.
would
They
want
would
to keep
want to
it
keep it
tight,
tight,
and
and
then
then
if the
if the
opportunity
opportunity
presents
presents
itself,
itself,
they would
they
look
would
to
look to they would look
hit
to hit
they would look to hit
the
France team
France team
later on.
later on. They don't want to get
They don't
they
want to
don't
be in a
want to be in a
situation where they
situation
are
where they are
out of the
out of the
tournament
tournament
and
and
out of the
out of the
game
game
early on.
early
I
on.
mean, by
I mean,
going
by
one or
going
two
one
nil
or two
down,
nil
because if
down.
they
Because
go
if
two
they
nil
go two
down
nil
very
down
early on,
very early on,
that
that
might
might
knock the
knock the
stuffing out of
stuffing
them
out of them
totally,
totally,
and that would
and
be
that
very
would be
very
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 hard
very hard
for
for
them to
them to
recover
recover
from.
from.
So
So
that's
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 That's my
That's my
take on
take
the kind
on
of
the
game
kind
I
of
am
game I am
expecting.
expecting.
I mean, defensively,
Defensively,
Morocco.
Morocco,
I mean, they've been
and they've
okay.
been okay,
Nothing
nothing
special.
special.
They've been
They've
okay.
been
Nothing
okay, nothing
special for
special
them.
for them.
For
For
for them.
for
I
them.
mean, like
I mean, like
Brazil, you
Brazil, you
expected them to
expected them to
score.
score.
Brazil, you
Brazil, you
expected them to
expected them to
score
score
against
against
Morocco.
Morocco.
Then,
Then,
I mean,
I mean,
what was
what was
surprising was
surprising was
them
them
conceding
conceding
three
three
goals.
goals.
Oh, sorry,
Oh,
two
sorry,
goals
two
against
goals
Haiti.
against Haiti.
I mean,
I mean,
they
they
conceded two
conceded
goals
two
against
goals against
Netherlands.
Netherlands.
They were,
They were,
I mean, they
I mean, they
conceded one
conceded
goal,
one
which was
goal, which was
immediately after the
immediately after the
hydration break.
hydration
So
break. So
concentration can
concentration
waver.
can waver.
Concentration
Concentration
can
can
waver
waver
in that in that
in that
moment. So
moment. So
that's
that's that's
about that.
about that.
And
And
then
then
against
against
Canada,
Canada, despite their pressure, they
they kept a
they
clean
kept a
sheet.
clean
In
sheet.
fact,
In
scored
fact,
three
scored three
goals, job
goals.
done.
Job done.
And
And
they got
they got
France
France
last time
last
in the
time in the
quarters
quarters
or
or
semis.
semis.
This
This
time
time
in the
in the
quarters. So
quarters. So
let's
let's
let's see
let's see
what the
what the
game,
game,
what kind of
what kind
game
of game
is
is
thrown at
thrown
us,
at us
and
and thrown at us.
and
And
yeah,
yeah,
3 minutes
3 minutes
to
to
go. I've
go. I've
already
already
given
given
you
you
my
my
prediction,
prediction
2-1 or
2-1 or
3-1,
3-1.
or sorry,
Oh, sorry,
2-1
2-1 or
1-0, that
1-0,
kind of a
that kind of a
game.
game.
I mean,
I mean,
won't
won't
I don't
I
think
don't
it will
think
be
it will be.
I don't
I
think
don't
it will
think
be
it will
a
be a.
I don't
I
think
don't
it will
think
be
it
a
will be a
high
high
scoring game.
scoring game.
And
And
just wanted
just
to say,
wanted to
I
say,
like
I like
we've
this.
now it's
Now
less
it's
than
less than
10 games
10
to
games to
go
go
in the World
in the
Cup.
World Cup. I like I
I
remember
remember
the
the
first
first game
game
that was
that
there
was there
between
between
Mexico and South
Mexico and South
Africa.
Africa. I
I
mean,
never
I never
thought.
thought.
Hey,
I think
how will
how
we
will
get
we
to the
get to
end?
the end? But
Now eight
now
games
8 games
left.
left.
Today is
Today
what
is what
10th or
10th or
something like
something
that.
like that.
I
I
mean,
mean,
and we are
and
very
we are
close
very
to the
close
end
to
of
the
the
end of the
tournament.
tournament.
Next
Next
Sunday we'll
Sunday
be
we'll be
crowning
crowning
new world
new world
champions.
champions.
I'm like,
I'm like,
would
would
I mean, if
if
Argentina win, they
Argentina win,
won't
they
be
won't
new,
be
but
new, but
world
world
champions
champions they would
still be.
still be.
They would
They
still
would
be,
still be.
and yeah,
And yeah,
and like
and like
I
I
remember
remember
the
the
last World
last
Cup
World Cup
final where I
final where I
was, and
was,
then
and then
this World
this
Cup
World Cup
and that
and the
2018
2018
one,
one, 2014 one,
2010
2010
one.
one.
I mean,
I mean,
they're like
they're like
milestones in
milestones in
life.
life.
I was just
Just
reading
reading
I was
I
just
was just
reading
reading
the
the
some
some
comments,
comments,
and
and
I was just
I was just
reading some
reading some
comments,
comments,
and
and then
it
I mean,
came
it
to me.
came to me.
I mean,
I mean,
that
that
comment
comment
I was
I was
remembering,
remembering.
and yeah.
Yeah.
So about
So
two
about
minutes
two
to
minutes to
go.
go. I mean,
Before the
before
game
the game
begins,
begins,
before the
before
game
the game
begins,
begins,
and I mean,
and yeah, fingers crossed. It'll be a good game, and yeah, not sure what to say. Just waiting for the game to kick off, and I mean, two countries are, despite being on two different continents, are very close are very close, and and yeah. So just a minute left to go for this game to kick off. First of our four quarterfinals, we've got three more to go. Belgium versus Spain, England versus Norway, and then we've got Argentina versus Switzerland. Switzerland, another surprise team who have made it this far, and uh, although I will talk about that later, but Argentina seem to have been liberated. I mean, after that performance, that kind of a performance can liberate you, can you know liberate you. So see if the game has begun. Not yet. The game hasn't kicked off yet. I mean, I don't. I was thinking that it might take a bit of a while before it kicks off. I mean, I'm worried about the final, the halftime show, and how much time they take. And yeah, I mean, I think there might be still a couple of minutes to go. I mean, I didn't get the chance to touch on. I didn't get chance to touch on the two managers, Deschamps and Wahhabi. I mean, I've been really impressed with Wahhabi. The match has kicked off. 39 seconds played. 39 seconds played, and like, I'm surprised that it has kicked off in on time. Uh, Surprised that it has kicked off on time, and I mean, let's hope let's hope we get a let's hope we get a good game, and that's the first foul of the game. And one thing that I mean, I wasn't going to talk about, but it has come to my attention that I mean, all the referees, VAR, fourth official, match official, assistant VAR, everyone is a is an Argentine. So there was like a conspiracy theory. There was a bit of a conspiracy theory. I don't know why France are playing in white. Uh, Morocco have won the ball back. Oh, good skill there. Brahim Diaz, very done. Hakimi, I think it's Hakimi and Buadi keeps the game going. And now Morocco have the possession with they've gone all the way back to Bono, Yasin Bono. Let's see if Morocco allow France to settle or Dembele dropping really deep there. Dinia nearly a mix up between Diop and Buadi. The match is in US, that's for sure. Let's check where it is. They haven't. There's Dembele, gets it away. Saliba. I mean, he's set for back surgery. Oh, fast shot, and it's a corner. Is it a corner? I mean, it went wide. I mean, Mbappe's reaction suggested that it might have gone in. It is a corner, and Dembele takes it quickly. Mbappe and Dembele wasn't that far. Oh, great save by Bono. from that header by one of the central defenders. Oh man, that could have been 1-0. Brilliant save. Otherwise, either it was going straight in or might have been a tap in for someone. France already on the front foot. It was Upamecano's header. There's no one marking him. It was going straight in. Keeper did well, and then it was cleared. I mean, like Mazraoui at left back, or sorry, it's left center half, and could be a big concern for could be a big concern for you know Morocco. It is a good instinctive save by Yassine Bono. As I was telling you, and how he plays today could could really determine how Morocco go, and could already have been 1-0 down with that header from Upamecano, but the score remains nil-nil. And Uhabi, like good coach, never gets unruffled. I mean, very stylish glasses he wears. uh, Very stylish. Morocco hell bent on playing out of the back as Hakimi. Alayunui Brahim Diaz. Good start by Morocco, apart from that chance from Upamecano via the shot taken corner. In France, I'm surprised the way that the opening 7 minutes have gone now. France aren't pressing that much. I mean, certainly not when it's with the central defenders, Diop, Mazraoui, or Hakimi. I mean, at the back, they aren't pressing that much. There's a red-colored balloon on the pitch. Pretty sure it's a balloon, not a beach ball. Diop has come. It will be a tough game. Has Denia Due skips in, loses the ball though. As has been the norm, just as I predicted, it has gone the totally opposite way. I mean, I thought France would dominate possession, but Morocco are having a fair amount of the ball. This goes Hakimi. I think the ball is a bit heavy, and Saliba has the pace anyway. Who has Infantino? Upamecano brings the ball out of the back. Dembele. Dembele. Oh, good tackle. Kone. Mbappe on his left. Oh, doesn't shoot. Here comes Duer. No, I goes Duer. Morocco look very, very comfortable. I was thinking it won't go to extra time, but like looking at the first 10 minutes, I mean, it could very well go to extra time. Offside. Who are they? Alex from Diop. There's Hakimi, the captain, formerly of Dortmund, Real Madrid, Inter, and now PSG. Morocco on every occasion trying to. Oh, ball is lost. Oh no, that's a bad ball by Olise. Oh, bad pass by Saliba. Brahim Diaz cuts it out. Got a player fee. Oh, that could. No. And the refereeing standard in this tournament has generally been good. I mean, apart from a couple of howlers here and there, and a VA and a few VAR calls. Mbappe wants support. Here it comes. So that could have led to a shot, but good foot in by somebody. That's what he said. Rabiot. Genius crosses. Headed away. Olise was unlucky to get booked in the last game against Paraguay. Lucky slightly. It is what it is. Again cleared.
Almost.
Oh, Bono, what are you doing? I will almost shit my pants. Not that I care about Morocco or France, but like the thing that he did, that could have been given a foul, but the referee plays advantage. Eh, could have. No, he has brought it back. Ibrahim Diaz has started the game well on the right hand side. That was a clear foul on Hakimi. All these tattooed footballers, idiots. Oh, that's a dreadful free kick. Oh, that's the worst free kick I've ever seen, I think. 15 minutes played in that Upamecano chance, the big chance of the game so far. Apart from that, if there was like Kylian Mbappe shot, it was more of a speculative shot. Bono could have let it go, but Mbappe could potentially play two more World Cups. That's a scary thought. Could easily get 30 World Cup goals. France have started to walk the ball around now. Ja- Cross comes in. Another chance. Ooh, wide. Was always wide from Dembele. Was always going to be wide from Dembele. Was not a good body position for the kind of body ball that was delivered. There are people from other sports watching. I have no clue who they are. All given by an Argentinian referee. Coming up to the first hydration break. Fairly even match, I'd say, in terms of possession and general play, but in terms of chances, I'd say France have taken the cake. Kenya, Saliba could miss 2 3 months. Kunde behind for a corner of Mazraoui. Taken shot. Oh, over the bar again from Rabiot. And Deschamps, poor guy, lost his mother during the World Cup, and that's incredibly risky. Concede from that point, that's out for a goal kick. 21 minutes gone. Oh, nothing much to speak of. And France could have been 1-0 up with that header, but it is what it is. Boston, Massachusetts, that's where the game is being played. Seen very little of Police and Dembele, but here's Dembele. Oh, I mean, Due. Dembele goes there. Good ball. Talbi up against Upamecano. Oh, no support for him. And he was running right into the corner. Nothing he could do. He might have thought about crossing first corner for Morocco. First corner, and I'm pretty sure at the end of it, whether it's a goal or anything, I think we'll have a hydration break. Mbappe, they're losing the ball, then wanting a foul. Well, there was no foul there. That is cleared. Olise. Oh, he's losing the ball. Ibrahim. Morocco are playing well. I don't know the stats per se, but it's not what I expected. What do I know? His body. Oh, trying to get to the box. Oh, that's and no foul given now. France on the counter. Yes, Mbappe. Oh, that could be penalty. France penalty to France. 1-0 it will be probably Mazraoui with an ill-advised tackle, and it will be probably 1-0 if the penalty goes in. That's a bad tackle. Very, very bad. That's a bad touch by. Could it be a foul though? I mean, it's a 100% penalty if the game is allowed to continue. I mean, that's a shocking tackle. I mean, good skill by Mbappe, but the foul was. I mean, Dembele with the ball. I'm pretty sure it will be Mbappe who takes it. The VAR check. I think. I mean, the foul is a penalty, but like they're checking whether it was a foul on Hakimi. It might have been these two former teammates at PSG. I think the goal. Oh, sorry, the penalty will be taken. Check over. I think. Yeah, Mbappe against Bono. I mean, imagine if Messi could have scored two penalties, he'd already be on 10 goals into double figures. Uh, the penalty is yet to be taken. I'm like, it's been good 90 seconds, 120 seconds. Deschamps counting on his captain. And there's a lot of drama. When are we going to have our hydration break? I feel thirsty. I might have a hydration break. Check is over now. This one. And the ball is now not in position. What is going on? 13 seconds they wasted in that only. And that was my. Here goes Mbappe. Oh, Bono saves! Bono saves! That's a terrible penalty. Oh man. Bono saves. That's a pathetic penalty. That's a pathetic penalty. And Hakimi will be. And Hakimi will be. I mean, relieved. The game goes on. Goal stop. Here's Due. Mbappe has missed a penalty. Hydration break now. Hydration break. And what? Like Mbappe, I don't know whether it got into his head or not. Good save. Like I don't know what he's complaining about, but brilliant save by Bono. It was a poor penalty in my opinion. It was poor penalty by Kylian Mbappe. And now we have the hydration break at nil-nil, 29 minutes on the clock. Mbappe really disappointed. He could have had the same number of goals as Lionel Messi, but I mean Messi has missed two penalties. He's now missed one. So I mean, France with Upamecano and Kylian Mbappe could have been 2-0 up, but Bonu on both occasions standing tall, denying both of them, denying both of them, and the score remains nil-nil. And France, I mean, is it going to be one of those days where they could be, left licking their wounds and like what might have happened, what could have happened, and everything in between. So I don't know. I don't know what happens now and what happens now, but it is what it is, and now they're showing a few commercials, ads, and everything in between, and yeah. So wow. I mean, this game, the patterns have gone slightly different to what I had imagined or what I had thought, but France have had two of the best chances in this game, and two of the best chances in this game, and they'll be ruining the fact that they are not, and they'll be ruining the fact that they are not 1-0 up already. They are not 1-0 up already, and could come back to bite them. Whether it was a penalty in terms of like it was a foul, but was there a foul in the build-up like the foul on Lisandro Martinez in the Argentina Egypt game? And then it was deemed that it was the game has gotten underway. It was Kone. That's Kone. That was police, I think. These dreadlocks. Mbappe! Oh no, Dembele. Wide, very wide. Oh well, from that different angle, it looked like it was closer, but it was like at least 2.5, 3 meters wide of the goal. And Mbappe has had a very poor half. Like compounded by that penalty. Police playing centrally. Why are referees not giving fouls? Like sometimes they look clear and obvious fouls, but oh, brilliant by Boadi. Kept the ball, then laid it off. So let's say, let's say still 16, 17 minutes in the second half. That Paraguay performance, I think, has somehow gotten into France. Due almost with an attempt. I mean, I didn't see it, but looked like Due. Nice. Good save by. I mean, it wasn't a good save. It was like a routine save, but could have done better. Corner, France, Olise, number 11. White. No, Monu collects. And could have left it. Kunde's header. Oh, that. I mean, like, I am surprised that some of these fouls aren't being given. I mean, I am surprised. Genuinely am. I mean, for whatever it's worth, it's nil-nil. Morocco haven't had a single chance. Single chance. Mignon, I don't think I've hit zero attempts on target, zero attempts on goal, zero on target. France, three on target, 10 attempts. And that tells its own stories. Tomorrow we've got Spain versus Belgium. LINV with a foul on Kone. Bad control, bad touch. Then ends up fouling Kone. When it came, Bonu saved, and then it came off the. Looked like it came off the post, but no. I mean, I missed it live, so I was like going by replays. Still, I'd say about 14 or so minutes to go, 13 minutes. France would be disappointing not going in or not being 1-0 or 2-0 up at this stage. And despite conceding a penalty, I genuinely thought that Mbappe would score, but Bono did well. Completely forgotten about his name. Completely forgotten about his name. Let me just check.
Salah
Salah
Adin
Adin
is his
is his
name.
name. He did well. 40 minutes on the clock. Nil nil. How, from a French point of view, is the question. Kone, France are finding it incredibly hard. We saw Bruno Guimaraes miss a penalty and then Brazil ended up going out. Could it happen to France? I mean, their best player missing a penalty and then could they go out? That's a question that's worth pondering. I mean, Salah Adin has got forward not that much. I mean compared to, and there we have Shakira and like lovely as usual. Her children, I assume. Waka waka yeah. Hips don't lie. I don't think she'll be at the Spain Belgium game with all that has happened between her and PK. Since that I mean, all French domination, that's the all French domination. Oh, that's wide unlucky Hakimi. I mean, Olise, I mean, like, I'd be, out of the four French attacking players, I'd be most disappointed with Olise. I mean, he's been, I haven't seen that much of him. He must have done something, but I mean, like, nothing palpable. Now out for a goal kick. Hmm. That's a fuck. Antoine Griezmann, I mean, all his kids are born on 8th June, which is his date of birth. Pretty sure you didn't know that. He's now be playing with the an MLS team, Chicago maybe or Charlotte. 5 minutes. And like I was thinking there won't be any extra time, but who knows? There may well be. Who could have collected that, could have allowed it to come to him. Despite that penalty, Morocco I think will be pretty, content with what they have done or how they have done. I mean, zero shots on goal, full stop. Forgot about on target, off target, anything. Dembele, Fabio, that's could have taken a shot himself. Saliba, Kunder, it's straight into a Morocco player, and it's still with France. Olise, again, shot blocked. I mean, these will be counted as attempts. Oh, Dino hits the bar. Oh, spectacular effort. And Dina has hit the bar. And Bono was well and truly beaten. Although, I mean, if it was on target, he might have got a fingertip or two on it. But a fantastic strike. If it had dipped a couple more inches, it could have been 1-0. But nil-nil it remains. Let's do it. Goal kick given. I mean, Due wants a corner. His brother plays for Ivory Coast. Well Due. And these two are teammates at PSG, of course, Hakimi and Desiree Due. Well, or Joella, his brother, scored a winner before the World Cup against France in a warm-up game. Mbappe, since that penalty, I mean, like, he sort of disappeared. And, like, maybe Mbappe trying a trick, but ball is won. Well, France have, oh, sorry, Morocco have gone out of the boil. And, like, I don't know where this game has gone now since that penalty. There have been no decentish attempts apart from that long distance shot by Dina, nil-nil, which hit the bar. Ooh, handball given, handball by Rabio, free kick in a dangerous area, slightly wide. Definite handball. Can Diop or Mazraoui or Salah Adin do something? Oh, it's Mania. He's playing. He's playing. That's sarcasm, of course. But Diop is the obvious target. Although Hakimi or Brahim Diaz might go direct. Ah, that's a poor attempt. It looks like he's trying to do everything on his own. That should be half time once the goal kick is taken. It is half time. I mean, the goal kick wasn't even taken. It's half time and nil nil. It remains. And Kylian Mbappe, the villain of the first half with that penalty miss. So yeah, a first half that has come to an end. I mean, and we are scoreless, not for the want of trying though, not for the want of trying. And yeah, 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 yeah. So the first big chance, I mean, Morocco haven't had any chances. The first big chance came via a corner, which resulted primarily came about because Mbappe's shot was sort of saved by Bono, which went out for a corner. Upamecano might have felt that he could have scored. I mean, he didn't. I'm just checking some other stuff that might be going on. And of course, the biggest chance came via the biggest chance came via that penalty which Mbappe struck and Bono saved. Bono saved and which Yassine Bono saved and the score has remained nil nil. Nil nil it has remained and the game for me at least in France have dominated the possession chances as well. I mean and I mean n times more chances than Morocco. I mean Morocco haven't had any chance uh, apart from that attempt, half-hearted sort of an attempt by Hakimi with that late free kick, and I mean the chances by Doué, Dinia, Mbappe's penalty, and Upamecano. I mean France would be disappointed that they are not at least 1-0 up, maybe maybe 2-0 up, but it is what it is. Morocco are doing what they can to maybe take it to extra time penalties or maybe score on the counter. But I mean France's defense hasn't had anything to do. James Talbi has been so isolated. Uh, Unahi, Brahim Diaz was impressive, and Bilal Al Khanoush I barely seen Bilal Al Khanoush, and that's how that's how it has been thus far in the in the game. And I mean, Bilal Al Khanous, I think, has been mostly busy tracking Olise. I mean, having said that, France would be disappointed that they're not up by a goal or two, because I mean, general play, they've they've created more, and obviously, if you've had a penalty, you should be ahead, and you should be ahead, and the fact that they are not is partly down to Bonu's brilliance, and partly down to Mbappe's pathetically taken penalty. I mean, like, his performance has been okay, but but in terms of that penalty, I mean, that was a very poorly taken penalty by very poorly taken penalty by an appalling penalty by Mbappe. It went straight to Bono. I mean, or I mean, like, anybody could have saved it. I mean, there was no power in that penalty at all. I mean, and it was a like a it's a how do I put it? It was a poor penalty, but France have had, attempts in double figures in attempts, three or four on target. A couple have gone wide, a couple of them straight at Bono, and one of them, of course, has hit the bar. Oh, sorry, yeah, bar, not the post. And yeah, I mean, second half, Deschamps to would want to Deschamps would want his team to quicken the pace if they can. But Boadi and Al Ayanoui both good. The fact that Olise Dembele from that side have done very little. I mean, credit goes to Bilal Al Khanous and Salah Eddin, and and uh, and yeah. So uh, more to be done from France's point of view. Uh, yeah, Doué and Olise, as I said in the build-up, haven't scored thus far in the tournament, and hmm, they might want to get on the gravy train. They might want to get on the gravy train and start contributing to the game, because if they don't, I mean, if and this game goes to shootouts, who knows? Who knows what might happen? Who knows what might happen? And yeah, I mean, Buadi, I mean, like, he's been impressive. There was especially one moment where he twisted and turned around his own box, which was just magical from him. And I really enjoyed that. I mean, I don't usually pay that much attention to one particular move or something like that, but that was remarkable from Wadi. LINUE has done well, but their attacking quartet of Talbi, Unahi, Al Khanous, Diaz, yeah, to some extent he's tried, but no cigar as such. No cigar as such from him. And, but there's always an imminent danger that Morocco could pop up on the counter like they did against Canada. And if you're watching, please do consider subscribing. It's free of cost. And if you can do that, thank you. If you can, and do leave a like. I mean, like it helps spread the video, YouTube algorithm, etc. And I mean provides moral support as well. I mean that's free of course as well. And yeah, so and yeah, hopefully going forward I can do more with I can do more videos as the domestic football scene comes to light, and I intend to do more, whether I have the time and the everything. So do please consider subscribing. It's a humble request if you can do that. uh, yeah, so second half about to begin in 5 minutes I'd say. And 5 minutes, and I genuinely hope France do something quicker, so that they can. I mean, it's so that France can do something quicker and bring about. I mean, some urgency in the game. I'm not saying they have been slow or anything. They have deserved to be ahead, but just that if they can do it quicker and bring other players into action, who knows what might happen. So that's the hope. That's the hope. And yeah, that's the hope from a French point of view. And that's a hope. I mean, Morocco. I mean, what they have done thus far has been pretty good. What they have what they have done thus far has been pretty good. I mean, if they can create a chance or maybe take it to penalties. I mean, Bonu and Magnan both have saved at least one penalty in this tournament. And I mean, then from then it's anyone's guess as to who uh, as to who goes forward to the semi-finals. Morocco will be looking for revenge for that 2022 defeat in Qatar. And yeah, anything can happen. Yeah, yeah, I mean, there could still be about 2 more hours of action, which is I'm not complaining. I'm just a bit tired and want to get a good night's sleep. But if it goes to extra time, it goes to extra time. I'd enjoy it, watch it, and hopefully the best team goes through. I mean, Spain and Belgium will be obviously watching the with eyes firmly on this. I mean, Spain especially, who are the favorites uh, in that game, and apart from France, Argentina, Spain are one of the favorites for this game. So let's see what happens. Let's see what happens. A humble request: if you're watching, please do consider subscribing. And it's halftime. I've explained all the chances. Dinia hitting the bar, Mbappe miss, Upamecano header, do a chance. So if you can subscribe, I mean, I'd be very thankful. If not, fair enough. I'll take it. I need to do better, and I need to do more. And, that's where it is. And then no complaints as such. And half time still in The match is being played in Boston, Massachusetts, just to let you know. And I mean, France have a lot of ammunition on their bench. Akliuche, Cherki, Bakla, everybody. So they could bring on those players. Morocco, I mean Saibari, I told you is injured. Rahimi, they could bring on the guy who scored the third goal last time round, and and I mean, not sure about other players that they've got. I mean, I'm pretty sure Chadi Riyad is injured as well. Pretty sure Chadi Riyad is injured as well. So otherwise, I think he would have played. So second half about to begin in a, I'd say, couple of minutes. Yeah, couple of minutes, I'd say. Then we'll see where it goes from there. I mean, imagine. I mean, there's a very, I'd say, small but distinct possibility that France could get knocked out tonight. That France could get knocked out. Uh, I don't know what I'd make of that. What I'd make of that, but there is a possibility that they could get knocked out. We'll wait and see, and yeah. I mean, someone inside me is a bit giggly that they may get knocked out, and Mbappe, I mean the captain. I mean, it would be very similar to the game that Brazil played against Norway. Brazil deserved to go through, but then there's a player called Erling Haaland who absolutely railroaded their chances. Absolutely railroaded their chances, and yeah, and yeah. So here we are. The second half should begin momentarily. This, yeah, yeah. Let's see if the game is underway or not. What's happening there? Anyways, let me just plug in my. Let me just plug in my laptop. And we should be about to get going the, in the second half. So why is it not showing? It's been 19 minutes has begun. Has begun. Just begun. France, I think, had the kickoff and they are enjoying possession. Fabio. I mean, obviously, big games don't tend to see a lot of goals. Oh, good ball, good pass. There's a man free on the right. Can they find him? They can. Can he shoot? Oh no, that's a bad pass. And there's Calby, the striker. Should have taken the shot earlier. I mean, like in the end, the shot was blocked, and there was just no power on it. But Morocco have started well. Let's see where the ball is going. 70% people think that France will make it through, 30% Morocco, and that's high for Morocco. They're taking their own sweet time over this free kick. Yeah, was nice. Now Morocco on the counter once again. Needed to find someone, but here's Taldi. Oh, just goes out, just out, and Manukone is down injured. I mean, if I were France, I'd be slightly nervous, slightly, and these are professional players. I mean, I was nervous of Spain, but in the end, they saw Portugal quite easily. Passing it among themselves at the back. Well done, Salah Eddin. Morocco, you have to give them credit, even though they could have conceded via penalty. Oh, that's a foul, I thought. No, maybe advantage played. Staley, number 7, he's passing. I think, no, corner. I'm surprised he didn't clear it. I thought it was pretty clear it was a corner. Or have the goal kick been given? And why didn't the French defender not clear the ball? Kunde, you should have cleared it. Honor again taking shots. For fuck's sake, take it long. Anyway, one of my pet hates is short corners. Again, I mean, you are inviting a counter attack. And now you bloody wasted the whole attacking chance. I mean, Boston, of course, known for its Tea Party. I mean, from the World War, maybe one or two. And I mean, I'm pretty sure whoever team goes through won't be having a tea party. It'll be a party of a different kind of a liquid. It's Dembele, number 7 for France. Morocco have a lot of people. Chance for counter. Here's Calvi up against Upamecano. A lot of French substitutes warming up. Ryan Cherky among them. Warren Zaire as well. Maxence Lacroix. Is Buadi. In this game, in the opening 9 minutes, a couple of opportunities to counter attack, but in this game, I mean, I'd be surprised if there's more than one goal. Manu Kone corrected his own mistake there. Let's do it! Straight to Bono. 10 minutes into the second half. First proper shot from Due. I maybe there are like some issues. Just a minute. Oh, Mbappe miss, and that's a bad miss. Mbappe, I think. Let's just have a look. Olise there finds Mbappe offside. It would have been offside, and this shot is over the bar anyways. Remains nil-nil. Good flick.
The score remains nil-nil though. The score remains nil-nil. I'm trying to get it correct whether it's there or
there or
not.
not.
It is
It is
there.
there. So apologies about that. The score remains nil-nil as things stand. And let me just check the audio. Let me just check the audio. Fine. Yeah. France fan happy. France are relatively happy by the looks of it. France have accumulated an XG of 2. I'd say 45% of it came from that penalty miss and shot by uh, that shot by Dinia, Upamecano's header, everything adding up. Doué's shot that would have been a high XG. And France now beginning to turn up the heat. Mazraoui clears. Mbappe 1-0. Mbappe scores 1-0 it is. Bono is finally beaten 1-0 to France. Kylian Mbappe opens the scoring and it's 1-0. The captain courageous or the captain fantastic, if we can call him. Mbappe has given France the lead. I mean, I'd say it's well deserved, very well deserved. And the France are now looking bit of a shoe in for nothing. And Mbappe now on 8 goals. I mean, wow. And no keeper is saving that. No keeper. Absolutely no one saves that. France halfway there to their third consecutive semi-final. The goal has been given. I mean, I don't know what the check was for, anyways, but Mbappe seems really, really pumped. The French men and women, Rahimi as well as Sofiane Amrabat, both coming on. Boadi going off, Al Khanous going off. Talbi remains. Mbappe down on the floor. hopefully not seriously injured, is up now. Oh, that's a terrible foul. That could be a yellow card for Hakimi or no, Issa Diop. Not good. That has got to hurt. Poor Mbappe scores goals and then I mean, has to take the brunt of the fouls as well. I mean, if Morocco progress somehow, Issa Diop misses the next game, which is the semi-final. As it stands, it's highly unlikely that it's highly unlikely that Morocco will make it through. But although there's still about half an hour to go, oh, cross blocked at source. I mean, the France deserve to go through or not, they certainly deserve to be ahead. I mean, they've had a lot of chances. I mean, it's the talent that this team has is unbelievable. Now, Deschamps, I mean, he's obviously leaving at the end of this tournament. This is third World Cup. He would want to win it as a manager for the second time. That's uh, that's an individual attempt that is very unlikely to come off. I mean, Issa Diop, no one could do, and the skill was so sublime. The keeper, the defenders, no one could do anything. No one. And France are now 1-0 up. Dembele! Oh, 2-0! And dare I say, game over. And France are going to the semi-final. Dembele, I mean, Bono should have done better. He did get a hand to it, and he did get a hand to it, and it is what it is. 2-0. I mean, once again, it's Dembele and Mbappe, Olise and Due, and Hakimi. I mean, you can see what's happening, and Amrabat will just come on. It was Mbappe with the assist, and I mean, Mazraoui, I don't know what he's doing. He's shrinking his man, like contracting his body rather than making it big. And as things stand, Morocco, who have had very little chances, uh, looks like it could be. And for them in this tournament, unless they can do something like what Argentina did against Egypt. I mean, this France team, they wear you down. I think it's hydration break time. France won't be taking anything for granted, I don't think. But the way this game has gone, it's difficult to see a comeback. It's difficult to see a comeback, honestly. About 20 minutes, 25 minutes of time to go. Maybe slightly more, 25 minutes, let's call it. I mean, like, it's like the first goal, as soon as it went in, it was like game over. Like, just something went out of the bodies collectively, and ready after the hydration break, the French red, white, and blue could see that all throughout the Boston Stadium. And for Zaire Emre coming on for number 6, Kone or Rabio? Kone. For Zaire Emre, another one from the PSG Academy, which has produced so many players. Like, some of them we've seen at English clubs like Musa Diaby, Christopher and Kumpu. I mean, like, they weren't successes particularly, but you also look at people who made it good. Zaire Emery, Sane Mayolu, Ibrahim Niang, Ibrahim Mbaye, and there are others as well. Good skill by Hakimi. Sometimes I think he tries to do too much on his own. And there are good players in this Morocco team. Tomorrow, Spain versus Belgium. Oh dear, it could easily have been an Upamecano own goal. And then it was all. I don't know if Manion could have gotten it, you know, before it fell into the net. And this corner needs to go in. Very overhead corner. I don't think that ball went out. I mean, did it go out? Double substitution for Morocco. I have to be honest. My mind is like somehow I'm getting distracted from this game. Anyways, still about 20 minutes, so still a faint glimmer of hope. Anyways, now I'm focusing completely on the match. 20 minutes to go. Morocco would have to do something astounding. Mbappe is down. You don't want to lose him. There's Matata coming on. Looks like an injury and which will force a substitution. Substitution or substitution? Bakola and Matata coming on for France. Mbappe going off. At least he's going off on his own feet. Hopefully not an hamstring injury because 7-8 minutes to go. Matata. Jean-Philippe Matata. Due going off as well. So Dembele and Olise remain of the original quartet. Matata, who was, I thought he would fail to make the World Cup once his medical didn't go through at Milan. cleared. France still on the hunt for more goals, and I mean, who would blame them if they get their third game is pretty much done. I mean, it might be done already. I doubt Morocco will be doing what Argentina did to Egypt. They've hardly had an attempt. Hardly. Both Morocco and Paraguay have been I don't know what their strategy has been. Morocco have been slightly better, but than Paraguay, I mean. France just too good, too irresistible. There's Bacola! Corner. He's so good. I mean, he's been linked with Arsenal and Liverpool, and the PSG saying he'll cost 150 million. I didn't see it was euros or pounds, but I mean, he's okay. To skill by Fabio. That's Fabio again. Upamecano goes. Dinian, can he put in a cross? He goes for it. Oh, Mateta! Oh dear, he should have done better, Mateta. Well, Brian Diaz. Literally seen very little of. Oh, again, Upamecano with a sort of a blunderish header. It goes nowhere. Goal kick. I mean, would it be fair to say that this game is all but over? Probably would be. I mean, should we discuss? Um, oh, it's a free kick. I thought it was given as goal kick, but as Hakimi still there's time if they can get a goal. But another free kick to Morocco, foul on Hakimi again. Quarter past three here. People praying. Oh, good save. Many on his first. Rahimi is it? Yeah, no. Unahi, number 8. Many on the French captain now. I mean, if that had gone in, we were in for last cracking 8 to 12 minutes, and who knows, maybe even extra time as well. That's clearly not in the quadrant. Comes the corner. Oh, 2-1. No. Side netting from Ella Yunui. No. I thought he might have gone in. But side netting. I mean, from here it looked like it had gone in, but side netting it was. Brilliant header. And if it was on target, I don't think Champion Talbi coming off. I mean, Ismail Saibari has been a big loss. Big loss. Sabai coming on. Champion Talbi goes off. Comes across straight to Minion. France on the attack. Bakola down the left. Police! I mean, I think I have reached a stage where I can say that this game is done, more or less done. Kunde off. Gusto, I think, on. All 5 France substitutions done. No time for Turkey. Whew. Last 10 minutes, if you add the added time. Bakola, so quick. Oh, Bono saves. Bakola might have done better, I mean, with the pass. But no, went for a shot. He signed from Lyon. Signed from Lyon, Bradley Bakola. I mean, looks like an ankle injury for Mbappe. I mean, should be fine. Should be fine. Oh, header over the bar from Mateta. For a moment, I thought it might be Upamecano, but it was Mateta. I mean, France has thoroughly demolished Morocco. I mean, the scoreline may not say so, but the overall performance, the eye test tells you that it's been a demolition job. I mean, there have been like four or five attempts where you think, I mean, yeah, that could have been a goal, that could have been a goal, that could have been a goal. And the biggest one was obviously the penalty and Luca hitting the bar. Nine, the 89th minute now. 20 attempts, 7 on target. And some of the attempts that have not been on target, they have been dangerous as well. 90th minute, I'd say about 5 or 6 minutes to be added. The fight had just gone out of Morocco, I'd say. That header from if that had gone in, who knows what might have happened, but for now, mm, let's see how much time is being added on now. The assistant referee is ready. 6 minutes, so 6 minutes. All that is all that France have to see out. I mean, when I say see out, I mean they could easily score a couple of goals in that time. I mean, I don't think either France or Morocco are trying now. I think it's game over for game over for Morocco as soon as that Dembele goal went in, and Deschamps has closed the gate as well. He's brought in his defensive players. He's brought in his defensive players, and Morocco's wait Morocco's wait goes on. Morocco's wait goes on now. So a minute played of the six added. And to be fair, Morocco have been no match. Absolutely no match for. Oh, it's a corner to Morocco. The 92nd minute. Corner to Morocco in the 92nd minute. 2-0. The score reads. The new guy. I mean, I don't know what's his name or how it's pronounced. Sabai or something. Oh, that's a wicked corner. Clear though. Mazraoui, the man who gave the penalty. Cleared again. 92 minutes played. Almost. There's Rabio Matata is counting down seconds, 200 seconds. So that's a handball. The Sabai. Olise yet to score in this World Cup. Neither has Due scored. It is what it is. Another comfortable win but for France by the looks of it. Another clean sheet. Another clean sheet. And yeah, all good. Matata! Oh, saved by Bono. That could have been 3-0. And really, I mean, 3-0 and game over probably. I mean, game is already over. I mean, I don't know what I'm talking about. I'm thinking ahead. France imperious once again. Matata cuffed that shot badly. Oh, audacious attempt from halfway line from that new guy perhaps. And the second goal should ideally have been stopped. Should have been stopped. That Dembele effort had no power. Absolutely no power. And if Bono had stopped that, who knows? Although I'm not saying France don't deserve to win, but I mean, even if France were 5-0 up, I would have said Bono should have stopped that, or Bono should think he should have stopped that. Last minute of the 90, Spain or Belgium wait for France in the next game. Deschamps happy. I mean, I'm pretty sure he'll dedicate this to his mother. All his effort over the bar, and that's it. I think France are through to the semi-final of the FIFA Football World Cup of 2026. They have beaten Morocco 2-0 thanks to second half goals from Kylian Mbappe and Ousmane Dembele, and thoroughly deserving win. Absolutely comprehensive. France were absolutely comprehensive. France were in their performance. Deschamps happy, and yeah, Bono kept his team in the game, but it's full time, and Morocco have been eliminated. Morocco have been eliminated at the quarterfinal stage. All the French flags in the crowd being waved brilliantly, and then Doué and Hakimi, the two teammates at PSG, I mean, congratulating and commiserating each other. Hmm. A lot of disappointed faces in the crowd with now France now exiting. Oh, sorry, Morocco now exiting. I don't know what am I doing, but it is what it is. But it is, and yeah, thoroughly deserving win. France had an XG round about three. Could have been more. Could have been less. And I mean, let's end the poll first of all. Let's see how it went. 62%. And let's end the poll first of all. Thanks to everyone who voted, and yeah. So and yeah. Uh, I mean, thoroughly deserving performance. I'm trying to find some stats. When it's obviously full time, and stats I want to see. France with, I mean, lesser possession but an XG of 3.05. Morocco 0.14. 22 shots on goals, 8 on target. Goalkeeper made 6 saves. Morocco more passes, but that in the end was academic. And, yeah, yeah. So the winner of Belgium versus Spain will play France in the first semi-final, which I think is next Tuesday. And which I think is next Tuesday, and that's how it will be. That's how it will be, and that's how I think it will be. And then we have Norway versus England and Argentina versus Switzerland. The other quarterfinals, and that's how it will be. But based on this performance, Spain look sublime. Oh, sorry, not Spain. France look sublime, and France look absolutely sublime, and will take some stopping. I mean, if 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 Spain get there, I know they Spain beat France in the semi-final of the Euros, but Spain would, I mean, need to put out all the stuff. Pedri, Rodri, everybody would need to. the, I mean, and if Belgium don't score against Spain, I have a feeling that I mean France would absolutely, you know, bang on the door. Whether they open it, I don't know. I mean, whether they open it, I don't know. But but what a superb performance! I mean, could easily have been 4 or 5 nil this game. Could have been 4 or 5 nil this game easily. Could have, and penalty miss, bar hit, and whatnot. So I mean, superb performance by France. They thoroughly deserve to be. They thoroughly deserve to be. Thoroughly deserve to be going through. I mean, last three World Cups since the 2014 one, where they were eliminated very early on. They they've been. I mean, ever since Kylian Mbappe made his debut, they've been they have been absolutely brilliant. Absolutely brilliant. Mbappe on 8 goals, level on goals with Messi, Usman Dembele on 5 goals, and Michael Elise and Desiree Doué yet to fire. I mean, imagine the firepower that is waiting, and I mean, could easily be Spain versus oh sorry France versus Argentina final again. Could easily be I mean, like the 1986 and the 1990 World Cup when Argentina and Germany played each other. I mean, Argentina won one, Germany won the 1991 in Italy, and uh, and yeah. So, what are the odds of that happening? Not that long, and yeah, yeah. I mean, the midfield defense just doesn't get just doesn't get tested. I mean, when you play France, I mean, it just doesn't get tested. I mean, a couple of more minutes for me, and then I'll be taking your leave. I'll adjust something in the meanwhile. But I think I've got something to change. France absolutely stunning from them, absolutely stunning, and absolutely stunning, and brilliant victory for them. I mean, Morocco. I thought they might give them a game, but I mean,
Not a chance. Not a chance. Not a chance. Not a chance. In hell. So yeah, there we are, and there we are, and if France continue to play like this, they would be absolutely irresistible going forward. Absolutely irresistible going forward. Absolutely irresistible. Chances, the quality, and I didn't think they were at their best today. I didn't think they were at their best today, even France. So yeah, yeah. I think that's enough for tonight. I'll see you later today for Spain versus Belgium, and hopefully everyone who joined can join us again for that game between Spain and Belgium, and for that game between Spain and Belgium, and yeah, I'll see you again soon. So till then, take care, stay safe, bye for now.